Hi my spooky pickles, we're back with another reading, and I thought just to show you how I'm going to do a whole oracle reading. It's not a massive one, just because I asked for what the collective need to hear, and it doesn't need to be a big complex message, but I thought I'd show you how I do a oracle card reading. Obviously I'm using my oracle deck, which I have shown you before, this one. So yeah, we're going to get straight into it. I basically just asked what does the collective or the collective touch my channel are going to come across my channel need to hear right now, like what messages need are going to pop out and need to be given a voice. So the first one I got is creative expression. It's a really pretty card. It's so colourful, but also she looks kind of pensive. Like, I get the vibe. I don't always do this card, but today I get the vibe that some of you are sort of feeling stuck or blocked, or like the energy is just not moving and it feels like you're trying to push a boulder and it's just not going anywhere. Yeah, you just feel a bit stuck and stagnant and you don't really know how to get it moving again. And everything is energy. That includes ideas, that includes goals. So obviously where you put your energy into pardon me, that's where energy will flow. But sometimes I feel like I get the vibe, for whoever needs to hear this, is you're putting energy and attention and time into it, but it's not going anywhere and it's stuck and it's not moving. But I think it's now got to a point where it's out of frustration and it's not, you're not having fun with it, or it's turned into a problem for you now. And I think it could either be directly to do with the idea, or a good way to block it would be just release your energy and get things flowing in a positive way again. And if it depends what it is. Like if it's a creative project, obviously that might be helpful, but like whatever obviously you jive with, like if you're a more musical person, you have the aptitude. I wish I did, but I don't. Like, so you play the drums or the piano or you sing, channel it in that way. Release your energy through musical expression. Or if you are more artsy, like you like to paint or draw or sculpt or whatever, you could do it that way, or even have music playing while you're doing it. Just get the energy flowing in from a place that's not lack or frustration. It's sort of like if you've got a clogged drain but you can't really see it because it doesn't look like it from the top, but like you get some sort of cleaner, those like wire things that you can put down the drain and it pulls all the crap up and you're like, whoa, there's all this shit under here. Like usually hair in my house. There's lots of girls in this house and we all have lots of hair. And my son actually has loads of hair as well. That's an issue I actually have with the drains, so I know to look for it. But in an energetic sense, like, yeah, things will still be moving to a degree and working, but it's sort of stuck. And once you've removed that blockage, everything's going to go and flow a lot easier, even quicker again. So, like, me personally, I like to work out, but I like to work out to music. So if I'm frustrated, I might like put angrier music on, like Slipknot or Korn or System of a Down. When that helps release the negative energy I'm holding. If I'm feeling maybe a little bit more upset or something's made me emotional, like I might paint my feelings out. So there's different ways you can do it, but just find a way to move the energy you're in. And then I think whatever problem you're struggling to move and feel blocked with, it will help just get everything going again. But also remember to be kind to yourself. Like, I feel like being really hard on yourself. Like, feels like I'm hearing what's wrong with me. Why can't I make it work? And it's not that anything's wrong with you. Sometimes things just take time. Sometimes things require solutions, and you're so focused looking at what's wrong You just need to change your perspective and you'll see the solution. But sometimes you're not going to see it until you release this energy. Like, release it doing whatever brings you joy and creativity, the form you find it. There's nothing wrong with you. And sometimes life is just hard. So please be kind to yourself. Like how this fairy is being kind to the bunny, like most people, hopefully, the people watching me, you are kind to animals. Like, you wouldn't see like your pet kitten or your pet dog or rabbit or guinea pig, and they might be annoying you, but you wouldn't think to hurt them and be mean to them. You'd think, okay, do they need feeding? Are they feeling insecure? Are they hurt? Do I need to take them to the vet? You'd show in a kind way for them. Hopefully, and most people do that for yourself or your friend. Like, if your friend was having a hard time and they were really struggling with something and you didn't know how to find the solution and they were struggling to find one too, you wouldn't say to that friend, well, aren't you shit for not knowing? You should know. Why don't you know? Why can't you do better? What's wrong with you? You wouldn't say that to your friend or a loved one. Hopefully, I don't think you would. I wouldn't. Most people wouldn't. So don't say that to yourself. You're not going to resolve a blockage or a situation by being mean to yourself. Like, being unkind never really gets anyone anywhere. So just remember to be easy on yourself and take time for yourself to be creative and to breathe. I feel like I just had then, like, I heard it in my head, like, remember to breathe. Because sometimes when we stress, we breathe really shallow from like the top of our chest. Like, no, sit really. Take a deep breath. Feel it expand your back, your lungs, like your ribs. Feel it in your whole body. Take a really deep breath. Center yourself. Calm your nervous system. Things are not going to get any better when you panic and you're anxious. You're just going to stay in that stuck energy. And I know it's hard, but this is where the kindness comes in. Because you can even see, like, in this card, like, she's in a forest and it's a bit dark, but she's not freaking out. She's just sat thinking, right, okay, this bunny needs me, or I need to just recenter myself and be kind to myself while I figure out where I'm going. That's what you need to do. Just have some patience for yourself and speak to yourself the way you would speak to your child or your friend or someone you really love, because everyone is deserving of love. So show it to yourself. I think that will really, really help. And if you do that and you are patient and kind to yourself and you release this stuck, blocked energy in whatever that looks like for you, it could be for work, it could be with an emotional issue you're dealing with, family situations, I don't know. Take it as it resonates, how it applies to you. I'm not in everyone's life. But, be kind and be gentle with yourself and work on releasing the energy rather than, I have to fix this problem. Think, okay, what's going to help me feel less stuck and feel like I can breathe better, and just work on slowly releasing things, but in a creative way apparently is the best way to do it right now, is what I'm being told. So if you do that, things are going to start working out for you. And I don't choose the cards either, by the way. In general, I take jumping cards, so they do have to jump out at me, and usually it's not that they're just poking out, like they do fly out at me. And sometimes if I'm not sure, I'll put it back in reshuffle and it will still jump out at me. So I wish it looks like I make these things up, I don't. But things are going to start working out for you. Like, you see this orb, I can see it, I don't know if you can. It does look like she's got like a wand in her hand. But it also looks like a bit of a star. So it's like wishes, like you can wish upon a star, or like the fairy godmother like grants wishes, like wishes and dreams. The things you are hoping and praying and dreaming for and that are feeling stuck and far away right now, it can happen. It can come true. It can come to fruition, and it will. But you've got to stop focusing on what's wrong with you or why it's not working. You know why it's not working. That's not a good thing to focus on. Focus on how can I get it moving again. And I think creativity, because it taps into different areas of your mind, you'll just problem solve without trying and stressing yourself out and being unkind to yourself, because you can access different parts of your brain. when you're creative, or an idea might hit you in a way you hadn't thought, because you've just released and let go a little bit, and because you're working on whatever creative, like I said, it could be music, it could be art, it could be anything, but because you're not stuck focusing on this one problem in one specific angle, your brain has the flexibility now, because you're using different parts of it and to a degree letting it go, and it can shift and go, oh look there, what if I tried that? That might be useful, and it might really help get things moving again. Or it might be that that thing isn't meant for you, but you'll see it from a different perspective and go, oh, but that over there might be for me, and that might work. And then all these good things will come. These blessings and wishes and dreams will come as a result of that, I believe. But again, like I say, the cards are not magic. They are not going to do it for you. They cannot fix your issues. You have to take the action. You have to do things in a different way, or be creative and be kind to yourself and let go a little bit. And I know it's hard, but you listening to this reading right now isn't going to solve your issues. You listening to it and taking what resonates for you and using it in a way that works for you will help you get to your goals. I always like to reiterate that, because a lot of people seem to think that they can ask a good question, and if they get an answer they want, they don't have to do anything because the universe is just going to make it happen. You have to do steps as well. This can be the outcome if you take these steps. So, because I do some private readings and I get asked some outlandish things where I think people believe the cards are just going to solve the issue for them. It's, like reading into the future, like, yeah, this is definitely going to happen for you. No, it's a tool. It's a tool to help you figure out your own emotions and work through them, and figure out, okay, what might be a useful step to take right now. To use them as the tools they are. So, and I always get on about that, because some people, I think, it would be nice to have an easy route out, but that's not what tarot and oracle cards are. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, my spooky pickles. I hope you got something from the reading. I hope it made sense for you. Even if only part of it made sense, take what resonates for you and what you want to work with, and use that, leave the rest. The tools to be used. You don't need the whole toolbox, you might just need a spanner. Yeah, I call myself a spanner. Sometimes I'm a bit dippy. You probably guessed that though. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, my spooky pickles. I will be back very soon with some more folklore tales. I'm working on one, and I'm working on some Christmas videos. I'm so excited. Obviously, they're not going to come out till December, but I have to work on them now. So, in between, you'll get a few videos like this. You get some fairy tales, but look forward to, well, Yule, as I call it, because there's some good videos coming. Enjoy the rest of your day, my spooky pickles. I'll see you all soon.